ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
If I can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
Yeah, I keep me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, 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 money.
Call out here for a bill. When they tryna get this money for a real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It is Alex, Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you. Got a live stream. We're going to be smoking it up. I'm going to be answering all your questions, talking about waiver wires, of course, getting some early start and sit questions in as well. Shout out to Bakes, who's up in the chat early. What up, Sir Bakes a lot, Mr. Bakes a lot, and Derek in the house. Salute my brother. What's going on, everybody? I'm sure we'll get some questions in here shortly. If you guys didn't see the waiver wire videos, we got 2 waiver wire videos that dropped today. This one is the main waivers video. I'm putting the link in the chat. And then we also got the IDP waivers video. Very important this week. Very important. I mean, it's important every week, but a week like this week where we got week 14 buys, should be looking forward to those. Looking forward as far as like making moves like this week, getting ready for next week. And then playoffs. We literally got 2 weeks before the fantasy playoffs. So this might be your last chance to do something to get into the driver's seat of actually making it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Let's smoke it up. See a few people jumping in the chat. Go ahead and leave any questions you got and just say what up. I see what's going down with the crew right now. Let's go ahead and fire it up.
All right. Fire them up.
Guys, it always got me telling the world about this, the secret IDPs. Man. One day it will be the world, right? One day the whole, at least the IDP world. I'm sure we have a nice little portion of the IDP world that like tunes in and stuff, but still probably just a drop in the bucket of everybody who plays IDP. But yeah, we got some good ones this week for sure. Let me see. Who's my favorite one this week? Well, how about not even, I mean, whether he's my favorite or not, Nick Benito, still one of my favorite. Told everyone to pick him up last week for sure. Might have even, maybe even 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. The weeks just kind of like blend in together. But Nick Benito's been killing it, man. Killing it. Crispy in the house. What up? What up? Don't forget, we got Thanksgiving squares. I'm just going to be doing the final game. And then we got Black Friday squares as well. This week, offensive waivers, man, they fucking suck. Offensive waivers are so whack right now. Anybody hear any new news on J.K. Dobbins? Man, why? I told you, Chargers always figure out a way to screw you. Giants have been loving having Benito, my fraudulent 8-4 team in the 22. Because, yeah, he's probably, getting 20 points or, at least close to that out of one of your DLs for the last few weeks. Like, that's helping. Almost traded him to tons for a 4th last year. Glad I didn't. Nice. Yeah, like, that's what's tough with, like, the IDPs. It's like, Nobody values them the way that they should unless they're like the superstars of the superstars. And even then, we also get IDP guys who start coming on in their latter years. And if you're like 27, 28, 29, then it's just like an excuse for people to call you old. Brazil, what up, what up? He said, so I woke up in 9th place, 1 spot away from the playoffs. There we go. So I guess this loss wasn't so bad. Hey, I mean, looking good. Looking good. If you're just one game, and are you one game out? Yeah. I mean, you said 9th place, but what are you one game out? Crispy, what did he say? Did you see the question I asked you earlier? I think I responded. Let me go see. Was it a different one? Because I think I responded. If it was about the team, I said it's I said it's really up to you. You have a whole bunch of teams, so you don't have to if you don't want to. Because I said I'm sure I could get someone to fill it up. And then gotta start going through all the best balls. Oh, wait, this question. No, I did not see this. Okay. Connor, Andrews, McConkey, or Hawkinson? Let me pull up the schedule because I'm not even in start sit mode yet. Cardinals versus the Vikings. Tough. Andrews versus the Eagles. Tough. McConkey versus the Falcons. Probably good. Probably good. Let me see. Yeah. McConkey versus the Falcons. Very, very good. And then Vikings versus the Cardinals. I think that's kind of middle of the road for the tight ends. Yeah, McConkey would be the play. The Falcons are giving up extreme booty to the wide receivers. They're 30th in the last 5 weeks, 28th for the season. Yeah, you'll see the starts and sits. I already started doing at least like the on-screen graphics so I could have all that like ready for tomorrow and get the video out faster than normal. But Falcons, they're a team that you could throw on, that's for sure. King D, shout out to the LBC. What up? What up? Devo, what up? Said, what up, Huss? It says Stroud's best game of the season went against Jacksonville. Dude's been awful, but it seems best other quarterbacks are Geno and Cousins. What do you think? So what are you talking about for this week specifically? Well, here's the thing about the Jags. The Jags are the matchup. The Jags are the matchup to play. They've actually been doing a little bit better. They're 31st for the season, but 20th over the last 5 weeks. So a little bit of improvements over the last couple weeks. But yeah, Geno versus the Jets, and then Cousins versus the Chargers. Yeah, I'm probably rolling Stroud, man. It's a way better matchup. It's the only one that's actually good out of those three guys. What up, Will? He said I got my weekly production from Herbig. I'm probably gonna pick up Benito this week unless Highsmith remains out. And when Herbig Herbig has a decent matchup. That's what it is. Nice. And for Zill, we dropping Murray for Bryce Young. Who's Murray play? I mean, Murray plays the Vikings this week. Oh man. I mean, who's Bryce Young play again? I mean, it is a good matchup. Bryce Young plays the Bucks. I don't know if I could do it though. Oh shit, Derek, you're watching Cobra Kai, but you're only in the 5th season, so you got not 2 whole seasons, but you got season 5 and then 10 episodes in season 6 to go. Easily bingeable though. Giant CLC Rogers on McAfee saying those are rumors, those are BS. He hasn't talked to anyone. that talks to Diana Rossini. No, I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but yeah, unless it's on Pat McAfee, I don't believe anything about Rodgers, because like, yeah, he literally talks to nobody. So you'll even hear, I didn't even talk about Tyrod Taylor in the QB like waiver wire like section. For Dynasty, we should probably be on it, but you know, I feel like most of the people who are watching the waiver wire, like we're talking about we're talking about like redraft, like waiver wire stuff. But yeah, that's funny. But it sounded good, right? Sounded real good. And he probably does want to play in another place in 2025, but I don't know why you would just sit though. All right. J. Phil, start Montgomery if he plays this week. I mean, you pretty much starting him every week when he plays, if he actually plays. But the thing is he plays on Thursday and he goes up against the Bears. Bears are a good matchup for the running backs versus the wide receivers, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. Phew, Young has to play Philly in week 14. Will said championship move, drop Winston for Bryce Young. If you're starting Winston or Bryce Young, I doubt you're a championship contender. But is it a good move? Probably, because Winston's schedule is horrible. I haven't even looked at Bryce Young's schedule, but I bet outside of week 14, it's better than Winston's. Derek says on oh shit, season 5, episode 2 now. Oh man. Yeah, you got a ways to go, bro. You got a ways to go. I think there's only 10 episodes per season, except season 3, which has 10 episodes now, and there will be 5 more. We'll say I watch Pat McAfee, everything you're reading about Rodgers bullshit. He confirmed that. Yes, sir. It sounds like Dan Rossini is pissed off that Rodgers didn't want to fuck her or something. He just doesn't want to talk to the media, right? So people are going to make up whatever they can, and it's up. You know, there's no journalistic integrity like out there. It's all about just getting clicks and shit. And Johnny honestly said all the right stuff concerning the Jets and stuff. I mean, you know, he's probably, I would just assume he wouldn't go on there and talk shit about the Jets. No matter what, there's a lot of issues. Crispy said, tag me in the vampire. Let's see. Did you win? Did. That's it. Stealing McConkey, sending back Tillman. Let me go do this. Sending McConkey and bringing back Tillman. No, other way around. Sending Tillman, bringing back McConkey. That's crazy. That's the best player that he has. Done. Oh, nice, John. You're starting season 5 too, man. You guys are in for a little bit of a treat. I feel like season 5, there's some peaks and valleys, but yeah, I feel like it really just sets you up a lot for season 6. It's probably like they knew that that season 6 would probably be the last one when they were filming season 5 based on the storyline. How about that? Because you'll see the big tournament that they're talking about is in season 6. And Brad, which 2 wide receivers you start out? A Ladd versus ATL, DJ Moore, D Hop or Waddle. I think I'm going Ladd and DJ. I want to score more. Bees, what up, bro? What's the Pacheco update? Nothing yet. We won't get an update until tomorrow, and we just better hope he practices tomorrow. Like, that's going to be like the first update. Is he practicing on Wednesday? We're going to have to be following this all the way. Can't take players that are on a bye. What a shitty week to play someone because everybody's on bye. So, man, it's going to kind of suck for you next week also in week 14. If you win, you can't steal anyone on bye. And that also, it sucks for the team who might not have enough who might not have enough savages to roll out a dope, what's it called? Roster versus you. Yeah, man. Yeah, Pacheco, and I guess what's tough about Pacheco is, I mean, they need him and they don't, right? Like, well, let me see. What are 2 games ahead? No, they're only 1 game ahead of Buffalo. So, I mean, they do kind of need him. And not kind of, they do need him. But what is their actual, who they got on the docket? Raiders, Chargers, Browns, Texans, Steelers, Broncos. Yeah. But yeah. 10-1. I wonder if this year was a year where Miami partied extra hard. Not Miami, but the teams that were on the guys on the Dolphins who were on the what was it, 14-0 team? I think it was 14 regular season wins, and then I think there were 17-0 total. What up, Russell? He said, what up, Hustler? A week ago, I traded Ingram, D-Hop, and Aaron Jones. Received Sutton, Rashad, Chuba. League is complaining it wasn't fair. Trade thoughts. Why the fuck would someone say that wasn't fair? I don't understand that. I mean, if you have a tight end spot, Ingram, been a better tight end, you know. D-Hop, I mean, with Patrick Mahomes, like he has more value than he's had like all year. Aaron Jones, I mean, I feel like he didn't do anything last week, but then like he had a good week this week. And then Sutton's been good, but I mean, come on, it's Sutton. Rashad White, like people been hating him for like most of the year and think that Bucky's better. And Chuba, I mean, I wouldn't have even wanted Chuba. I would have rather kept Aaron Jones. So I don't get it. I mean, what are they complaining about, saying it's not fair? Like, I don't even understand. Yeah, I'm really curious about that because no, that doesn't seem. I mean, either way, like fair. I hate when people say, "Oh, it wasn't a fair trade." Like, dude, who gives a fuck about like we could ask 12 people what a fair trade is, and all 12 people could have a different answer. Fair is in the eye of the beholder and how it helps their team. Which that trade is so fair that I wouldn't have even wanted to do it. And Sean said, is Gus Edwards worth a pickup? Yeah. Here's the week 13 waiver wire video. Make sure you go watch it. And Sean's, I spent a bunch on Tank. He gave me a few great weeks, but his 0.4, he got injured, cost me a win. It's tough, man. It's tough. Johnny Fair's a place where you get corned. Get them feels out of fantasy football for sure. And I like what Stephen A said. A fair is a place where they judge pigs. Okay. Because there is no fair in fantasy football. That's why I hate that. Like, even when I see it in the group, a big Facebook group that we have, there's always questions. Is this a fair trade? And I hate that. Is it a fair trade? Because literally, like, fair is just the wrong word to use because it makes it like so subjective. But even in the trades, it's like when you have more than like one or two people in the trade, it's so hard to gauge who's even the team that wins because everybody wins and loses on like each player. Johnny, I just the pigs to be crying because they wish they made the trade. For sure. I mean, that's really what it is. Like most people get jealous of trades that they aren't in. You know, everyone hates on trades. Like it's okay to hate on a trade, but I guess it's you know, doing more than the little bit of shit talking that happens like right away. Because I feel like if it's a good league and there's a trade, there'll be some shit talking going. You know, there should be. Like there was a trade that went down that I put a little bit of shit talk, but then I deleted it because it sucks. Like I have to be the fucking politically correct commissioner a lot of times, so I just deleted the shit talk because it was about two people who were you know, they're buddies and they're not around here anymore. So I just didn't want to create drama. And rest of my lineups to stacked AJ Brown, Sutton, Cup, Henry, A-Chain, Chase Brown, Kittle, Stafford with Chuba, Rashad. I said I'm too deep. Well, sucks to be them, man. Sucks to be them. Marco, good morning from the future. What up? What up? Good evening from the past. And hey, it's 420. Just saw it. Smoke it up.
That bong, 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 bong. Let me hit that bong.
What up, Frank? Monty, Stevenson, Tracy. Tracy versus the Cowboys. Cowboys have been a little bit tougher against the run, though. That is the one thing that kind of sucks. Yeah, they're 24th for the season, but 15th over the last 5 weeks. So not as good of a matchup as we think, but I'm rocking it. Man, if you're in the Dynasty League, now is the time to try to make those last second moves. All right. Hit that like button, everybody. If you have not, let's go see who we got. Yeah, we need more views on the waiver wire videos. We got doing okay so far. And we definitely need more likes. Hit that thumbs up. And Marco said, you and politically correct is not a contradiction of itself. No, because there could be times that I'm politically correct. It doesn't mean that I am all the time. Like I'm more often than not, I am not politically correct. But like I said, what sucks is like, you know, just now because of everything that happened in the off season, and I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, towards certain people, I probably can't make jokes. So yeah, that's just yeah, it's lame. It's lame. Super lame. But yeah, it was a horrible trade. Let me go see if I can find the trade. But it was still a dynasty trade at the end of the day. Let me see if I can find it. Not that one. I think it was this league. And Frank said Hawkinson or Njoku. Probably Hawk. And there's still some sort of future in the near future. And Big BS said off season. Hope all's well. What happened? What did I say about the off season? Oh, yeah. It's okay if you don't know. Just if you don't see people around, that's what I'm talking about. Got so high, I forgot what I said. What did I say? So here's what it was. Here was the trade. You guys tell me. Side A receives Joe Burrow and Noah Brown, and side B receives Dak, Josh Sweat, Brandon Ayuk, and Josh Medalis. So Burrow and Noah Brown on one side, side A, and then Dak, Josh Sweat, Brandon Ayuk, and Medalis on side B. Which side would you guys take in a nutshell? And one team's like, competing for a championship, and the other team is the exact opposite. Corey, what up, bro? Pick up Taysom or play Otten. You got to play Otten, bro. Like this, a tight end matchup of all matchups, man. And Frank Burrow or Herbert? Who's Burrow play again this week? Steelers. Ooh. I think I got to go Herbert versus the Falcons. It's just a way better matchup. But I don't know how you sit Joe Burrow, though. It's really just because it's the Steelers. Like, that's really it. And Corey, pick up Russ or play Baker versus Carolina. Play Baker versus Carolina. What up, Pam? What's going down? Edge, David Njoku or Kyle Pitts? I'll go Njoku because Pitts going up against the Chargers, not so good. Discount Burrow. 10, Will, you're a savage. And Margot said, now I need 2 wins in a row, and I'm still probably in last place, and I don't have that pick this year. Ouch. Ouch. Pam, Herbert, Knicks, Winston, which one, please? I'm leaning Herbert versus the Falcons. Falcons been giving up some booty to the quarterbacks and wide receivers. Who the Broncos play again? Why am I not seeing it here? Oh, yeah, they play the Browns on Monday night. That could be good, too. But, yeah, I'm leaning Herbert. Corey, play ETN or Gus or Stevenson. Probably not. I mean, they all kind of suck. It sucks right now. Yeah. Probably leaving it the way that it is. But, yeah, Stevenson, dude, acting like a bum, man. And Frank traded White for Harrison Jr. I have C. Brown, Taylor, Jacobs, Jefferson, Pittman, Wandale. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I know Marvin Harrison Jr. after this week has a little bit of a better schedule. But, yeah, I don't know. Hasn't been living up to his full potential yet. Johnny Burrow's on fire. Be really hard to sit him. Yeah, for anyone besides Lamar. Yeah, it's tough. Johnny said Pittsburgh is due an ass beating, and since he's in must-win mode. Yeah, I mean, what's their record? Are they even 4-7? I mean, yeah, they're definitely in must-win mode. All right, Pam heard it. Will said Savage is my middle name. And Corey, best matchup here. Gino, Carr, AR, Cousins, Rogers, Levi's, Caleb. I think Caleb's the best matchup. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up this tool that I got here. Let's see. Yeah, Lions are 7th. You know, I'm gonna go towards the last 5 instead of just the entire season when looking at this. Gino might have the best matchup. Rams are an okay matchup. Patriots, they've been all right of a matchup. Chargers have not been, though. No. Seahawks have not. Commandos, not really. And Broncos, not a good matchup. Might be Gino, man. Might be Gino versus the Jets. Those goddamn Jets. And Edge, is DK still a start versus the Jets? I guess what's tough is, like, is he going to line up on the side where Sauce lines up all the time? That's what would make it really tough to start him, because I feel like he is going to be covered by Sauce a lot. And that's not going to be good. And Marco said, any news on Mr. Jones? Which Jones? Pam, Gino, or Goff? I'm going to lean Gino. Bears are just a really, really bad matchup. What up, Jeff? Should I rock with Otten or Hawkinson this week? I'm going Otten, man, versus the Panthers. Such a great matchup. Minnesota Marty, what up, bro? PJ, what up, bro? Pam said, who gets the sauce, DK or JSM? It's probably going to be DK. Jeff, should I take Mason for Warren? Or should I drop Mason for Warren? Yeah, I'm not worried about holding Mason. I do that. Did you see my waiver wire video today? Warren was one of the guys that was on there. Was not my favorite one necessarily, but he was on there. Danny Real, a.k.a. Pesos. Man, Danny Pesos sucks. Garbage. Man, today's been a long day of recording and editing, but I got it done way quicker today than in previous weeks. But now I'm like tired. It's like 4:30, but I've been like smoking and editing so much like all day, and I'm just all fucking tired. Nice, Pam. Got Haskins in a waiver. You were just able to pick him up, or you have him on your team already. Yeah, Haskins was one of those dart throw, like flex kind of guys that I said to pick up. Because, yeah, J.K. Dobbins is pretty hurt. Oh, nice. No waivers in the league. Yeah, if J.K. Dobbins does miss any time, like, they're not going to give it 100% to Gus Edwards. And seems like Hassan Haskins is next man up. Frank, Dorian Williams, or Rosenboom in the linebacker slot. Probably Rosenboom. Edge, Rico Dowdle, Roma Dunze, Jacoby Myers, Keenan Allen, Demario Davis, start one. I think I'm going Rico Dowdle versus the Giants in their horrible run D. Yeah. Giants said Dorian Williams is a beast. Is he getting his full complement still? Let's see. What's he been doing? I guess I haven't even been paying attention to him over the last few weeks. Come on, sleeper, load up. Let's see. Yeah, he got 6 points this past week. And I didn't see his name anywhere as far as like points. But still full complement of snaps, though. Anybody know when Milano is supposed to come back? And Marco dropped Fowler for Hubbard, Will McDonald, or Leonard Williams. Probably Leonard Williams. PJ looking at sneaking in and out on Burrow for week 14. Already have Purdy at home versus the Bears, and doesn't hurt to have options. Yeah. Like, what do you mean looking to add him, though? Like waiver wire add? Someone dropped him? Oh, guillotine. That's why. Okay. Do it, man. But he's been on fire. They just don't have, like, great matchups on paper. And Jeff saying news on Lawrence, BTJ, rotting on my bench. Nothing yet. Pam said, what about Badal? I mean, the thing is like, you know, like people who get hyped, like extra hyped on the rookies, like they'll say like Vidal's probably going to be a thing, but he's just not going to be a thing. Not yet anyways. Corey playing Joku versus Denver. Pick up Noah Gray versus Vegas. Probably pick up Noah Gray. Let me see. Who the Browns play again? Broncos. Let's see. Yeah, Broncos are really good at defending the pass. Really. I mean, defending the tight end. I mean, 3 out of their last 5 games, they gave up like nothing. So yeah, I'd be worried about Njoku. And Shanman Musa, what up? IDP start 2, Parsons, Spillane, Okereke, Keenan, and then Keenan Allen will get. I'll start Parsons and Spillane, and then and then I think I'm going to go Keenan Allen with the next one there. Big Bando, salute, bro. Corey Stevenson, A-Chain over Gus ETN. Yeah. Big Bando, Mooney, Addison, Keenan Allen ranked this week. Let's see. Probably going. This one's tough, man. I'll put Addison at the top, and then Mooney, and then Keenan Allen. Giants did Milano's head fall off. Someone said that he was supposed to be coming back recently. And Frizzell start May over Murray. Who's May got this week? The Colts. Colts have been a little bit better. I think I would just start Murray. PJ said Barat Dallas is a bad matchup. I thought you were talking about this week. You're talking about next week. Okay. Yeah, I guess when I answered that, I was thinking about this week versus Pittsburgh. So no, versus Cowboys is not a bad week. Marco, start Dangerous or Donald Schwarzenegger? I think I'd start Donald Schwarzenegger. Yeah. What's that? Matt Milano. Pretty bird, pretty bird. All right. Been rocking for about 45. It was a nice short show. Get us nice and high. Get some questions in here. Forget about dropping Murray. Should I look to pick up Bryce and start, or just start Murray? I'd probably just start Murray. I mean, it is a decent matchup versus the Bucks. So, all right, guys, don't forget 420 crew. Well, his head did fall off. What up, John? Oh, we got a bunch of people coming in. We might have to stay for another minute or two. A bunch of people just came in like right this second. What happened? I swore something just came in on League Safe. I mean on Sleeper. Hold on one sec. All right, let's see. Thanks, John, for wiping your feet on the way in. You the man. Something's up with. I don't know why it's not showing all the goddamn matchups here. It's like something's wrong with Sleeper. Can't see the matchups on the app for some reason. Otner McBride. I mean, I feel like you can't sit McBride. That's the tough part. Otten has a better matchup, and I feel like I'm going to play Otten, but I'd probably play both these guys somehow this week. Papa J, Ugo, Mo Rig, Lake, start one. Probably going Mo Rig versus the Chiefs. John, Kyler, Hurts. Go Hurts versus the Ravens. John, Stevenson, or Bucky. Man, you got to go Bucky versus the Panthers. Frizzo thinking about picking up Calvin Austin. I'm playing him in week 14. Flowers on by. Do it. He's one of the guys I mentioned this week on the waivers. What up, Papa J? Apon, Cortland Sutton, DK, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, pick 2. Yeah, this is tough. Sutton. I'm gonna say Sutton and DK. Richard, what up? Lucius, what up? Do you think Waddle's viable now, or is this week a fluke? I mean, seems pretty fluky, but I mean, anytime that a team is trying to shut down Tyreek Hill, Waddle could ball. And that could be like every single game. It's just we needed him and Tua to get on the same page. And it looks like they finally did. Yeah, who the hell did they play this week? Oh, yeah, they got Green Bay. Bad matchup this week. Richard says go Underdog and Cowboys. Johnny said no definitive news on Milano except he is right on track to play again at some point this year. Okay. Marco, 90% of the time the problem is user and not the app. Oh, yeah, usually is. And Frizzo, drop Abdullah or Roshan. Benson already don't want to hoard that many running backs. I mean, depends on who you're dropping them for. Like, can you drop them? Like, yeah, like they're on my waiver wire videos of like guys who are like dropped the most and kind of get my thoughts on if you should drop those guys or not. And I believe I said hold Roshan because he is going to start getting more work as it gets like super like brick cold out there. But yeah, might not be this week. Especially in a dome this week, so it's not even gonna matter this week. But yeah, who would you be picking? Who would you be dropping? I mean, who would you be picking up with them if you're dropping them? All right, one more bowl, and we're gonna get up out of here. And Marco but had the same problem a few minutes ago with sleeper. Not your fault, actually sleeper. Yeah. This one it's not. Yeah, because it's just not for whatever reason. Like you just on any of the leagues, like if you go to the league page, it's not showing the matchups. I don't I don't know. Like it'll show it for no, actually it's not even showing week 13. Like it's not even showing any matchups at all. I mean, I can close it and reopen it, and it might show up. Let's see. I don't know what it is. Brazil pick up Calvin Austin. Get ready for week 14. Let's say drop May, holding May. Yeah, I'd be holding May. Same for me. Same for me. Super weird. All right. Brazil dope shirt, by the way. Yeah, Freddy versus Jason, bro. Hell yeah. I think I was only I can't. When did Freddy versus Jason come out? Let me just go see that because I cannot remember what year it was in the movie theaters. 2003. So I was 17 when Freddy versus Jason came out, and I didn't see a bunch like randomly seen bits and pieces of Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. So it was this movie that kind of like got me to go back and like do the rewatches of all those and just go get more into the lore of the characters. And Jay Phil first in my Dynasty League right now. Any tips? Should I trade away my first pick, way or hold? So if I'm in first place in a dynasty right now, I want to try to evaluate maybe not my weaknesses, but where do I need more depth? And I would really be trying to move away my first and second pick if I can, but only for hitters, man. Only for hitters. I don't want to be. And if someone wants more than picks, I probably don't want to trade with that person because I don't want to trade away starters at this point either. That's the biggest mistake that I see people make is like making trades where they're trading away starters for starters. Like you should be trading away picks only. And you should be looking for teams that are like kind of like either I'd be looking for a team that's like completely rebuilding or like completely out at this point and maybe trying to just load up on picks at this point. That's what I'd be trying to do. And Marco, fun fact, my team with only 9 offensive players won this week. In Barkley we trust, man. Damn. That is dope. That is dope, man. Just out here breaking hearts. For sure. I remember when I took my mom to see it, I was when my mom took me to see it, I was 10. The first scene with the chick flashing the titties. Oh man. What did your mom say when she saw that? That was funny because I went and saw it in the movie theater as well, but I was 17. So I was able to buy it. I was able to get the that I think that was one of the first ones that I was actually able to get a ticket for myself because you had to be at least 17. And Russell said, and actually no, because the friend that I went with, now that I think about it, he was 18, so he probably just bought the tickets. Yeah. And Russ said 2 for the flex: Sutton, Chase Brown, Chuba, Rashad. Sutton. Damn. Probably Sutton and Chase Brown. Yeah, it's just too tough, man. I want to play Rashad versus that juicy matchup, but man, Chase Brown's just like so good. And Sean's, no, I don't think yeah, I did answer that. I said Cortland Sutton and DK. That's what I said. And Brazil crowd made the gas song. My mom, me and my mom just looked at each other and laughed. That's funny. Super funny. Yeah, just that flash of the titties right away. And yeah, that was funny. That was funny. But yeah, Freddy versus Jason, like may not be the best one like ever, but I like the story, and it was because that was like the first horror movie I ever went to in the movie theaters and saw. Because like I don't know, when I was younger, like my parents and we never went to the fucking movies or anything like that. So like yeah, it was when I want to say it was either that year or the year before that. One of my friends got a car, and we would, hit up the mall like every weekend. And so we would just go see like the movies and shit and buy like one ticket and go see like multiple movies, And yeah, those were the good old days. I'm a big fan of what? Terror though. So it's just dope as fuck. Of terror horror. Is that what you're saying? Marco Mahomes, Barkley, McBride, Garrett, Parsons, Hunter destroyed everything. Man, some big hitters right there. Big hitters. Yeah, and it's pretty awesome having Barkley this week. Like I have him in a 3 QB league, and I only had 1 QB because of Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr being on bye. So I only had 1 QB to play, and I was down 1 spot as well. Because I didn't have a QB. You have to start at least 2 QBs. And but Barkley won me the matchup on Sunday night. I didn't even have Lamar play. Lamar's my other QB. He didn't even play yet, and I already won my matchup. The guy was so pissed that he messaged me. He was like, man, even in a 3 QB league, you could win without one of your QBs starting. And I was like, damn. Yes, Barkley. Woo, 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 woo. Newbin Chin Mo Riggs at 1. This one's tough. I think that I would sit. I'd sit Mo Rig. It's tough. Terrifier. Okay, yeah. The movie Terrifier with the art. Oh man, fuck those clown movies, man. I hate any kind of clown movies. Just don't like them. Horror is probably my least favorite genre as well. Like I do like the screams and shit like that. And I Know What You Did Last Summers, and those aren't even horror like theme, right? Like those would be more. I mean, I know they're probably in the horror section, if we were like in a movie theater or whatever, but in a movie store. But I feel like those are even like, I don't know, like suspense, like versus like horror. Like, I don't know. I think a horror, maybe, Child's Play and Freddy Krueger and Friday the 13th and It, and just you can keep going down The Grudge, and you can just keep going down and down the fucking list. But Yeah, see, I like the Scream movies and stuff like that where they're more like suspense versus horror anyways. And Marco said Anna had 3 player spots with a goose egg. Didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. It's crazy. I wonder what my best balls are going. Yeah, see, more like slasher mysteries. Yeah. And even then, I mean, slasher, I guess, because like they're physically slashing them, but I don't know. There's not even a lot of kills in Scream, like compared to, you know, a lot of other movies. Not even that many kills in Scream. Because there's definitely not 10 per movie. Man, this week was really bad. For best ball, I scored 125 in 178. 178 and I won. Oh my gosh. There we go. 340. I won that. 353. 267 beat Crispy. My team sucks though. The Tuck Rule. 334. I won that. Yeah, I gotta go even look like which ones. I don't even know which one of these teams are playoff contenders or like what, because every league is so different. That's what's kind of cool with the against the median. Teams that are supposed to make it are gonna make it. Frizzo, I got auto drafted, Henry and Barkley in one random 10-man Yahoo league. I joined and can't leave. I mean, yeah, right. Will, what's Hereditary? Never heard of it. Let's see. Let me just Google it. 2018 film. An American psychological thriller. Hey, what up, Harvey? He said, what up, Hustler? IDP question. Should I pick up Newbin and drop Quentin Lake? I'm leaning on yes. I mean, Quentin Lake, he's been good. But it's like, I guess the one thing that kind of sucks, like when we, when guys don't do good for 1 week. Oh, he also got hurt. Oh, no. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Hold on. The fuck is he? There it is. Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of fluky, and I feel like Newbin, I mean, he has been, I mean, both these guys we could consider a little bit fluky, but I feel like at least with Newbin, he's had more highs than Lake has. Even when Lake was like being real consistent, it was like kind of like consistently like 13 to 16 points, like shit like that. And I feel like I like the upside of Newbin more. So yeah. And Johnny said the kills in Scream are dope though. All right, Johnny, here we go. And anybody else who wants to participate. Best kills in Scream. Go. Throw them in. All 6. Out of all 6. Which one do you think? And only mention one. Like, which one do you think is the best? Frizzle told Terrifier 3 at the movies. People started walking out. Marco, Levante, Dean, Henley, Burns, Ogun Wilson start 2. Dude, this sucks, man, because they're all so good. I'll go Dean and Henley. Marco, you still do championship side pot in the dynasty leagues. In the 420 crew ones, yes. None of the other ones, though. I have to go through that this week. Trying to say I had one team with 446, but no others over 400, and a bunch under 300. Damn, but even a team with 446 had to have Barkley on that team, huh? Dylan preparing for week 14 by no Lamar. Need to grab a QB in advance. Darnold versus Atlanta. Carr versus the Giants. Levi's versus Jax. I'm going Darnold versus the Falcons. Falcons been giving up extreme booty to the quarterbacks and wide receivers. Will said Casey by the garage door just because Rose McGowan's fucking hot. What am I, the beer wench? Oh man, let me see. The one that I would say that was pretty epic for me was Scream 6. The opening, the second kill in the opening. 2 kills in the opening. Actually, technically 3 kills in the opening. And was wondering because yes, you did the Dynasty 2 offense only last year. Dang, I couldn't remember if I did that in those ones. So I did do it in those ones. Dang, I wonder. I'm gonna have to go through that for like the whole season over there. Yeah, let me check. The movie theater in Scream 2. Yeah, that one was epic. 2 kills in the opening as well. Yeah, dang. I didn't even yeah, so for the offense only ones, the 420 crew offense only ones, I totally forgot that we did have a side pot champ in there. So damn it, I need to go through all of those. Luckily, there's only 3 of those leagues, so it'll be easy to do. Big Slot said Extreme Booty sounds like a workout video by Richard Simmons. I'm a pony. I'm a pony. I'm a pony. Andre is ETN never going to bounce back this season. It doesn't seem like it. There's no threat against the pass. The line is in shambles. I mean, this week they're going up against the Texans, who are like one of the worst matchups for running backs. What about next week? Titans, one of the worst matchups for running backs. Jets, a horrible matchup for running backs, even if not one of the worst, still horrible. Versus the Raiders. I mean, there's a good one, but we got to get all the way to week 16 to care about that. Then you got the Titans again in week 17, man. So it's like, no matter what, like all the way out, he has really shitty matchups outside of the Raiders either way. So yeah, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good for the kid. Marco said the garage door kill was the first. I thought it might be because it's the only one I saw. Oh, you've only seen Scream 1? Dang, dude. You got some catching up to do, bro. We're talking about one of the best. We're talking about one of the best franchises that is out there. I think there's a lot of people who did not like number 5 and 6. And really curious why, but I did like 5 and 6, but now the thing that's tough is I know there's going to be no Emma Watson and like her sister either. Andre wasted a 2nd round pick on him. I mean, it's tough, man. We can't look back. Marco said, I figured you kind of forgot it means 2 things, smoke less or smoke more. And I saw a video where somebody said that Travis Etienne was an Urban Meyer pick. He wasn't really all that good. But then went to a good college and he was picked because of Urban Meyer. I mean, we saw him do good at times, but Jaguars have also just been straight trash ever since he's been there. Like the line, their play calling has been garbage. Like for most of the time that T-Law's been there. Andre said desperate flex this week. Keenan or Adunze. Probably Keenan. That's pretty close. Both could have a really good game though. Falcons are, I believe, 30th against the wide receivers over the last 5 weeks. So yeah, really, really good matchup. Fourth commercial break in like 10 minutes. Do they let you skip it at least? I hope so. All right. I said one more bowl like a little bit ago. But we're just having too much fun. How many offensive coordinators and head coaches have the Jaguars been this through Lawrence? Has there been 5? Such a dysfunctional franchise. I mean, I feel like it's been at least 1 every year, and then 2 in his rookie year? Was Pervin Liar? Was he there for his rookie year? I can't even remember. All the years blend, but yeah, every single year he's had someone different, right? Not a recipe for success. Not at all. Same thing that Baker Mayfield like went through over there, just different, head coaches and OC, or head coach and OC and or new ones. I mean, shit. I remember even when Alex Smith went to the 49ers, and 4 years straight he had a different offensive coordinator and different playbook. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, it, nuts to think that a quarterback is going to thrive having to learn a different playbook like every single year. Urban bump and grind. There'll be no R. Kelly drops on here, but immediately thought of the bump and grind. And Will says some of these coaches are brutal. They expect you to make a quarterback conform to their system instead of conforming to the quarterback talents and creating a system for them. That's literally what I said is like the biggest problem with coaches in the NFL. And probably with GMs as well, because you want to draft like the best talent, like sure, but you also should be drafting based on your team and your schemes and your coaches and your OCs and your DCs and all of that shit, and as regular people, we know that. How do these guys not fucking know that? Like, it makes no sense to me, because look, I mean, I even bring up a guy like Vince Young, offensive rookie of the year, and really good, just all the potential, it seems like, and then everything changes, and like they start having him do the exact opposite of what he did well, and like that makes no sense. Like, even with John Harbaugh, I mean, he's done everything to kind of build around Lamar. A lot of things they've kind of missed on, because they missed on wide receivers and shit like that. So makes it seem like they're not trying at wide receiver, but they've just missed on a lot of first rounders and shit. But like, it was but it'd be weird if they like did things and play called to like make Lamar a pocket passer, because he's the best rushing quarterback like right now, right? I don't even know if that's debatable. I mean, it probably is debatable. But what if they just had him standing statue in the pocket? Like, that would be super dumb. And like, man, yeah. Some of these coaches really chat my ass, though, man. And Will says, like telling Tom Brady or Lamar Jackson, I'll deal with it. I mean, see, like Tom Brady, like perfect example. I mean, Bill Belichick, like getting a line, getting good enough wide receivers for like someone to get rid of the ball in like 2 seconds, because he wasn't really going to go down the field all that much anyways, because I don't know, in the beginning, he probably wasn't that great at making decisions. Like, they 2-step drop, throw, like get rid of the ball, and then later in life, he starts making like way better decisions when he's like a 10-year vet and shit, 20-year vet. He's making great decisions. But yeah, could you imagine that? Like, just if Tom Brady was told to stand in the pocket and not get rid of it, with the, if they weren't calling the plays to get rid of the ball in less than 3 seconds, like, You know, their whole offense was built around that, around Tom Brady, like not being able to hold the ball and not make decisions. Like you get rid of the ball really quick. And Marco said Bell Belichick. Wasn't that the name in South Park? I think something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, they definitely made fun of Bill Belichick there. Whew, that was a good one. All right. Always when Brady was running around reminded me of when you're trying to run away from danger when you're dreaming. Like I just think of like what's her name? Anna Faris. What the hell's her name? Sydney in Scary Movie. I think Scary Movie 2, she does a little bit more of the goofy run. All right. All right. He was just so damn slow. Yeah. That would have been funny to see Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, you know, going the 40. Doing the 40. All right. This one's the last one for real. Cheers, guys. Don't forget about the playoff leagues. I'm going to start getting people marked down for some of these leagues very, very soon. Minus 150 career rush yards during his college years. Yeah. Woo. Whew. All right, guys. Don't forget to go check out the waiver wire videos. There's 2 of them, IDP and the other one with all the offense, all the streaming defenses. Go check those out. And then don't forget to check out the start and sit video that's going to be coming out tomorrow. And yeah, we'll be live sometime in the afternoon tomorrow or early evening, wherever you are in the world. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Go check out all the videos.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the